Good morning, students. Next, we will do exercise 13.1 of your chapter number 13, surface area and volume. So, the first question is, two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter cube are joined end to end. So, you can see here there are two cubes having volume 64 centimeter cube of each. This cube is joined to each other from end to end. Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. You have to find the total surface area of this resulting cuboid because the length is increased, height should be same and the breadth should be same for this resulting cuboid. So since volume of cube is 64 centimeter cube and we know that the volume of cube is side cube. So side cube is equal to 64. So from here we can find the length of each side of this given cube. Alright, so side is 4 centimeter because 64 is a perfect cube. So when you take this cube on right hand side, so it becomes cube root and the 64 cube root is 4. So the side of this each cube is 4 centimeter. This is 4, this is also 4, 4 and 4. Now this resulting cuboid, the length should be increased. So the remaining length is how much? 4 plus 4, 8 centimeter. So the length of this resulting cuboid is 8 centimeter. Height should be same, that is 4 centimeter, and the breadth is also same, that is 4 centimeter. Length is 8 centimeter, breadth is 4 centimeter, and height is 8 centimeter. Now we can find the total surface area of this resulting cuboid, and the total surface area of cuboid is 2 multiply length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. Surface area of resulting cuboid is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. What is L? L is 8 and B is 4. Now 8 4s are 32. B into H. B is 4, H is also 4. 4 4s are 16. H into L. H is 4, L is 8. 4 8s are 32. Now 32 plus 32 is 64. 64 plus 16, it is 80. And 82s are 160. Now the unit of this surface area is centimeter square. So the total surface area of this resulting cuboid is 160 centimeter square. So this is your question number first. Next, this is your question number second. The question is, a vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder. You can see here is a vessel in which this hollow cylinder is mounted on a hollow hemisphere. Hollow means empty. The diameter of the hemisphere is 14 centimeter. The diameter of this hemisphere is 14 centimeter. So the radius is how much? 7 centimeter. So the radius of cylinder and this hemispherical part is same because the hemispherical part is mounted on this hemisphere. So that's why the radius of both this cylinder and hemisphere should be same, that is 7 centimeter. And the total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter. Total height, it means from the top of the cylinder to the bottom of this hemisphere. The total height is 13 centimeter. Find the inner surface area of the vessel. We have to find the inner surface area. So inner surface is what? Inner surface area of hollow cylinder and the inner surface area of hollow hemisphere. So either you can find outer surface or inner surface of this vessel, it should be same. You can count from the inner side of the vessel or from the outer side of the vessel. The area it should be same. So inner surface area of vessel is equal to inner surface area of cylinder plus, because this is the cylindrical part, so inner surface area of cylinder plus inner surface area of hemisphere. The hemisphere which is on the bottom of this cylinder. Now you can see here, this is the hemispherical part. The height of this hemisphere is equal to the radius of this hemisphere, and the radius is 7 cm. So if the radius is 7, that's why height of this hemispherical portion is also 7, because radius and height should be same in the hemisphere. So height is 7. If this is 7 and the total height of this vessel is 13, then what is the remaining height of this cylinder? 13 minus 7, that is 6. It means the height of the cylindrical portion is 6 cm. Now the inner surface area of cylinder. It means we have to find the curved surface area, and the curved surface area is 2 pi RH. And the inner surface area of hemisphere is, curved surface area is how much? 2 pi r square. Now first time you can take common. 2 is common, pi is also common, and r is also common, because radius of cylindrical portion and the hemispherical portion should be same. You can take 1 r common. So what should left here? R h plus r. Now the value of pi is 22 by 7. Because it is not given, so we can take 22 by 7. R is radius is how much? 7. And height, h, height of which portion? Cylindrical or hemisphere? Height of cylindrical portion, and it is how much? 6 cm. Plus r is radius, that is 7. Now this 7 cancel. 22 2s are 44. 6 plus 7, how much? 13. And 44 13s are, it is 572 centimeter square. So the 572 centimeter square is the total inner surface area of this vessel. Alright students, so this is your question number 2. Next, this is your question number 3. So it is the same question as already done in the example. A toy is in the form of a cone of radius 3.5 cm mounted on a hemisphere of same radius. The total height of the toy is 15.5 cm. Find the total surface area of this toy. So there is a toy in which the bottom of this toy is in the shape of hemisphere, and the cone is mounted on this hemisphere. The total height is given, that is 15.5 cm. Total height of this toy is 15.5 cm. And the radius is 3.5. The radius is 3.5. Means radius of cone and hemispherical portion should be same, that is 3.5. So if the radius of this hemispherical portion is 3.5 and its height is also same, so the remaining height of this cone is 15.5 minus 3.5. We have to subtract this 3.5 from this total height of this toy, 15.5. So it is 12. Only 12 centimeter. Yes, only 12 centimeter. 15.5 minus 3.5 is 12 centimeter. Now find the total surface area of the toy. So we have to find total surface area. It means we have to find the curved surface area of conical part and curved surface area of which one? Hemispherical portion. Total surface area of toy is curved surface area of cone plus curved surface area of hemisphere. Now the curved surface area of cone is pi r l, and the curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. You can take pi common, r also common, because radius of conical part and the hemispherical part, it is same. So it is left is L plus 2r. So what is L? L is the slant height of this cone, which is not given. So we can find this L, and the formula of L is under root h square plus r square. H is height of cone, that is 12. Height is 12, so 12 square is 144. And the radius of this conical part is 3.5, and 3.5 square is 12.25. when you add this, we get 156.25 and its square root is 12.5. So 12.5 is the slant height of this conical part. Now what is pi? Pi is 22/7 into r. Radius 3.5. So you have to convert it into fraction. You can write it as 35/10 because there is only one digit after decimal point. Now and this slant height 12.5 plus 2 into r. R is 3.5. So 3.5 into 2 is how much? 7. Now 7 5s are 35. This 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. 2 1s are 2, 2 11s are 22. So there is only left 11. 12.5 plus 7, 19.5. Now multiply this. 19.5 into 11. Answer is 214.5 centimeter square. So this is 214.5 centimeter square is the total surface area of this toy. So this is your question number 3rd. This is your next question number 4. A cubical block of size 7 centimeter is surmounted by a hemisphere. What is the greatest diameter the hemisphere can have? Find the surface area of the solid. So this question is also we already done with examples. So a cubical block is given having side 7 centimeter. 7 is breadth and 7 is inside. Is surmounted by a hemisphere. It is surmounted by a hemisphere. What is the greatest diameter of hemisphere can have? So इन्होंने क्या है कि उस हेमिस्फेरिकल पोर्शन का ग्रेटेस्ट डायमीटर कितना होगा, मतलब ज्यादा तो ज्यादा डायमीटर का कितना पॉसिबल हो. ठीक है. So it is like this one. So the maximum diameter is how much? It is also 7 centimeter. ठीक है. तो 7 सेंटीमीटर तक हेमिस्फीयर ਨੂੰ उस क्यूबिकल पोर्शन ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਫਿਕਸ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. ठीक है. You can mount it on it, that cubical block. So the maximum diameter of this hemispherical portion is 7 centimeter also. You can write here. You can write maximum or greatest. Maximum diameter of hemisphere is 7 centimeter. Now find the surface area of the remaining solid. और तुसी उस solid portion का की find करोगे surface area. So right here surface area of solid is equal to. So we can see here in a cubical block there are total 6 faces. So you can leave the top face and there are only 5 faces left. 1, 2, 3, 4 and one from the bottom. Only 5 faces. So right here area of 5 faces plus, and each face of this cubical block is in the shape of square. So this is the top face of the cubical block. Top face is also in the shape of a square. This is what? This is the hemispherical portion which is raised on the cubical block. ठीक है. जेड़ा मतलब cubical block के top पे fix है. So you can see here the bottom of this hemispherical portion is in the shape of circle. So we have to find this area. This one. So what we can do? You can subtract the area of this circle from the area of square. You can subtract this area of circle from the area of this square. So right here area of square minus area of circle. Now the hemispherical portion is raised on the top of the cubical block. It means you have to find its curved surface area. We have to find the curved surface area of this hemispherical portion. Alright. Curved surface area of hemisphere. The first is area of 5 faces. Second is area of sphere minus area of circle. We will get this remaining area. And the last one is curved surface area of hemisphere. So we have to add all these terms. Clear, student? Now each face of this cubical block is in the shape of a square, and the area of square is side multiplying side. Plus area of square is again side multiply side, or you can write side square. Area of circle is pi r square, and curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Now the side of this cubical block is 7 centimeter. So 7 sevens are 49. Side is again 7, 7 the square, 49. Value of pi is 22/7 into r square. Radius is how much? If the diameter of this hemispherical portion is 7, then the radius is 7/2. And 7/2 square is 49/4. 7/2 square is 49/2. Plus 2 into pi. Value of pi is again 22/7. Radius is 7/2. And 7/2 square is 49/4. Now we can solve this calculation. 5 9s are 45. 4 carry. 5 4s are 20. Plus 4 22. Now cancel this. 7 7s are 49. 2 2s are 4, 2 11s are 22. 11 7s are 77. Plus, cancel this. 7 7s are 49. 2 2s are 4 and 2 11s are how much? 22. 11 7s are 77. Clear, students? So first you can add this 1 2 3. You can add this number to 45 plus 49 plus 77. So it is how much? 9 plus 5, 14. 14 plus 7, 21. 2 carry. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 7, 17. Again 1 carry. 1 plus 2, 3. Minus 77/2. Now you should take LCM. LCM is how much? LCM is 2. Now 2 ones are 2. 2 sevens are 14. 2 3 6 plus 1 7. Minus 77. 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. 13 minus 7. It is 6. 6 over 2. Now divided by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So the answer is 332.5 centimeter square of the surface area of this remaining solid. Yes, students, this is your question number 4. This is your question number 5th. So it is the same as question number 4th. In the 4th question, the hemispherical portion is on the top of the cubical block. In this, there is a hemispherical depression in the cubical block. A hemispherical depression is cut out from one face of a cubical wooden block. There is a cubical block in which hemispherical depression is cut out from one face of this cubical block, in which the diameter L of the hemisphere, is equal to the edge of the cube. It means the diameter of this hemispherical portion is equal to the edge of cube. It means diameter is equal to the side of a cube. Alright. If the diameter is L, then what is the radius of this hemispherical portion? It is L by 2. Find the surface area of the remaining solid. So again, it is same as question number 4. We have to find the remaining surface area of this cubical wooden block. Alright. So the surface area of remaining solid is equal to the area of 5 faces. Because there are total 6 faces in the cubical block, we have to left the top of the face of this cubical block, and there is only 5 faces left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 from the bottom. So there are, you have to find the area of 5 faces plus the top face is the shape of a sphere, and we have to subtract the area of this circle. This portion is left. Alright, so we'll write here area of sphere minus area of circle plus, and the hemispherical depression is in between the cubical block. So we have to find its curved surface area. So the curved area of hemisphere. Alright. Area of 5 faces. Each face is the shape of a square, and the area of square is side multiplied side. So write here 5 into side multiplied side plus area of square is again side multiplied side minus area of circle is pi r square plus, and the curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Now what is the side? Edge of this cube is L. So L into L is L square. So you can write here 5L square. You have to solve this complete calculation in terms of L, and you don't need to put the value of pi here. You can solve in terms of pi and L. Alright. Now what is side? Again L. L multiply L is L square minus pi r square. R is what? Radius. If the diameter is L, then the radius is L over 2. So radius L square over 4, because we need to square it. L square is L square and 2 square is 4 plus 2 pi r square, again L square over 4. Now for the brackets, 5L square plus L square minus pi L square by 4 plus, it is how much? 2 pi L square by 4. Now 5L square plus L square, it is 6L square plus minus pi L square by 4 plus 2 pi L square by 4. The denominator is same. So minus plus minus 2 pi L square minus pi L square. It is only pi L square. And which one is greater? 1 or 2? 2 is greater. So the sign is here plus. You can put here positive sign. Now you can the LCM. LCM is 4. 4 6 24 L square plus pi L square. Now you can take common. Common is L square over 4. So what should left here? 24 plus pi. So this is the answer of this question number 5. This is your question number 6. A medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder with 2 hemispheres stuck to each its end. The length of the entire capsule is 14 mm and the diameter of the capsule is 5 mm. You have to find its surface areas. So you can already see this is the shape of a capsule in which the center portion is in the shape of cylinder and 2 hemispheres stuck on its each end. It means there are 2 hemispheres and 1 cylinder. The total length of this capsule is 14 mm. Total length from this side to this side. And the diameter of this hemispherical portion is 5 mm. It means the diameter of this hemisphere and cylinder, it is same. Now, if the diameter is 5 mm, then what is its radius? Radius is 2.5 mm. Radius is 2.5 mm. And the radius or height of this hemispherical portion will be same. So if the radius is 2.5, then the height of this hemispherical portion is also 2.5. So this is 2.5 and this is also 2.5. Now what is the remaining length of this cylindrical portion? So 2.5 plus 2.5, it is 5 and the total length is 14. So 14 minus 5 is 9. It means 9 mm is the remaining height of the cylinder. Now we have to find its surface area. So you can see here the curved surface area of cylinder and the curved surface area of 2 hemisphere is covered in this total surface area of the capsule. So right here total surface area of capsule is curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface two curved surface area of hemisphere, or you can write when two hemispheres join to each other there is a complete sphere. You have to find complete surface area of the one sphere. Alright. Now you can write 2 multiply area, curved surface area of each hemisphere. Clear, friends? Now what is the curved surface area of cylinder? It is 2 pi RH. And the curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. So 2 pi r square into 2, it is 4 pi r square. Now should take common, 2 is common, pi is also common, r is common. Because radius of cylindrical portion and this hemispherical portion is same. So what is left here? H plus 2r. Now what is the value of pi? It is 22/7. Radius is 2.5. Or you can write 25/10. Convert it into fraction. So 2.5 written as 25/10. Height of what? Height of cylinder. Cylindrical height is 9 millimeter. Plus 2 into r. R is 2.5. So 2.5 to the 5 only. So it is 2 into 22. 44 into 25/7 into 10. 9 plus 5 is 14. Now 7 to the 14. Now multiply this 44, 25 to the 50 divided by 10. 1 0 cancel and 44 5 is 220 millimeter square. So this 220 millimeter square is the total surface area of this capsule. Clear, students? So this is your question number 6. This is your question number 7. A tent is in the shape of a cylinder surmounted by a conical top. This is a tent in which this conical portion is surmounted on the cylindrical portion. Alright. If the height and diameter of the cylindrical part are 2.1 meter and 4 meter respectively. If the height is 2.1 meter. Of which portion? Cylindrical part. Height is 2.1 meter and the diameter is 4 meter. It means the diameter of this cylindrical part and conical part, it is same. If the diameter is 4, then the radius is 2 meter. And the slant height of the top is 2.8 meter. Slant height. It means slant height of this cone is 2.8 meter. So we have to find the what? Find the area of the canvas used for making the tent. So we have to find the total surface area of this tent. So canvas required for tent. So you can see here curved surface area of cone and the curved surface area of cylinder is required for making this tent. Curved surface area of cone and the curved surface area of cylinder. Because the bottom of the conical part is empty and the cylindrical portion is also empty. Because the canvas is not required in the base of the this cylindrical part, or you can say in the base of this tent. Alright. So we can add the curved surface area of conical part and the curved surface area of cylindrical part only. So write here curved surface area of cone plus curved surface area of cylinder. So curved surface area of cone is pi rl and the curved surface area of cylinder 2 pi rh. Pi is common, r is also common. So what is left here? L plus 2h. What is pi? 22/7. R is radius, that is 2. L is slant height, 2.8. 2 into h. Height of cylinder is 2.1. So 2.1 into 2 is 4.2. 2.8 plus 4.2 is 7. 7 cancel. 22 is 44 meters square. It means 44 meters square canvas is required for making this tent. Now we have to find the cost price of canvas of the tent at the rate of rupees 500 per meter square. So per meter square of canvas is cost rupees 500. So we have to find the total cost of the canvas for making this tent. So the total cost of canvas is, we should multiply this total area 44 meter square with 500. Because per meter square cost is rupees 500. So 44 meter square cost is 44 into 500. It is rupees how much? 22,000. 22,000 is the total cost for this canvas. So this is your question number 7.